Hi YouTube, if you own a 9th generation Honda Accord, I'm talking about model years 2013 through 2015, and you've ever thought about upgrading the factory audio system for something aftermarket, who knows, maybe you want CarPlay, maybe you want Android Auto, maybe you just want something better than what Honda originally put in the car. You know your options are limited because the factory radio is what drives that upper display. You take the factory radio out, that upper display goes dark. Now, there was an option with a kit made by a company called Metra, and you could take the factory radio out, connect this adapter kit, and it would drive the upper display. It came out a couple of years ago. But the thing was so buggy and so crash prone that they eventually removed it from the market. Now they put out an upgraded version of it just a couple of months ago, but the reviews that I've read online is that it's not much better than the original version. So what I did is a third option. I kept the factory head unit connected, buried it in the dash, got it out of the way to make room for a doubled in aftermarket head unit so that I could get CarPlay into my 9th generation Accord. Now this is the third video I've made. I have one video right here that shows how I kept vehicle functionality but when I added this aftermarket display. I have another video up here that is a full review of this new Kenwood DDX9903S head unit. Now what this video is about is the consequence of burying the head unit in the dash is that every 6 months, as you go back and forth between daylight savings time, you're going to have to slide the head unit out, reconnect the faceplate, adjust the clock, and then remove the faceplate and tuck it back in. So this video shows how to slide the head unit out, connect the faceplate, adjust the clock, and tuck it back in for those that are considering burying the factory head unit in order to add an aftermarket radio. So to get at your factory radio, the first thing you need to do is pull off these silver trim pieces, and you use a trim tool kit like this. Really easy. Pry it in right there. Grab, pull, comes right up. Same on the side. Pull up, pull those off. That exposes the screws on either side of the cubby. So now with the trim pieces removed, screw here, take these out. And the cubby slides right out. And with my cubby I've got USB cables that need to come out of the back. Now here's a good time to show you what I did to modify the cubby. I shortened it by, let me show you. Cubby is normally about this deep, about this size, this shape, but I just cut it in half, took the back half, shoved it in the front half, and end up with a modified cubby that is about half or so of the depth, and I cut a hole in the back for USB cables, which gives me more room to run the factory radio. So now there's the factory radio. To get at it, there's a little shelf here. You just pop that up, take that out, and then you slide your radio out. And now if I want to update the clock, I take my faceplate, connect it to the radio. Turn that. So I click on the settings button, clock adjustment, can adjust the clock. If I want to do wallpaper or something like that, I could. So clock is set. So I'm done. I don't need settings anymore. Turn the car off. Pop the faceplate back off. So I'm ready to put it back. Take the little shelf. Shelf in. Then take the USB wires, run them through the cubby. My hand. Get my USB cables run through the back part of the cubby. Shove that in. Put the wires in. reattach the trim pieces. And I'm back in business. Updated clock, everything works.